Hi, my name's Anna Casimir, and I'm one of the community organisers based in the Community Hubs team. I work in Gants Hill.
And I'm also Imran, also a community organizer based in Guernsey for the Community Hubs team. So thanks for joining this session today, which will be looking at the Guernsey Research Project and what it entails. But first, I thought it would be best to give you a background on the Community Hubs program and what we do there as well. So bear with me one moment. So the ambition is to work with residents to co-design 6 hubs across the borough. Hubs will be the physical places which bring together services such as libraries, GP provisions, and children's services, but also plenty of space for community-led initiatives. It goes without saying then that the hubs are there to serve the community and not the other way around. It's incredibly important to ensure that the hub in each area reflects not just the needs of the area, but also what local people feel it can be used to create things. It also should complement and support what's already there. The Community Hub research project involved originally from a group of about 40 residents across Gants Hill area, looking at initially at questions, design, and the number of people, including us. Wanted to better understand the area, not just in terms of the statistics held by the council and the NHS, but in a way that we can better define the community's strengths. So we now are looking to shape or help shape the vision of Gants Hill, and hopefully we can do that with the research project. So the desire is to find out the strengths and needs and aspirations of Gants Hill. Next slide, please. So what would the research focus on? So there's 2 themes. So the first theme would be the people, understanding individual stories and changes that have taken place in order to build a picture of Gants Hill and what it could look like in the future. So we have an example of what the research for this theme could look like, but this is just an example. So the co-design process, you would actually have a say and a thought in what questions you look at and how you want to conduct the research. So this example is just to get your imagination going, really. So under the people theme, the research question was focused on what local residents think about change. So the first thing they would thought to do was to carry out interviews with friends, neighbours and peers in Gants Hill to collect views on change. And the second was to take photos of people in their local area to represent that change. And with that, it was a great way to we thought you could showcase that with like art exhibition, a photography exhibition, and maybe some reenactments of historical things that they've found out from local residents or people that used to live in Gants Hill.
So the second theme is place. So using the concept of a 15-minute city, which was an idea presented by one of the residents involved in putting this together, thinking about what amenities, activities and services currently exist within a 15-minute walk or cycle, and what is missing to build a good quality of life in Gants Hill. And this concept of a 15 or 20-minute city or neighbourhood is gaining a lot of interest in places such as Melbourne, Portland in Oregon, in Paris. So lots of places are looking into this. And again, just an example to get your creative juices flowing as to what question or what research you could look at under this theme of place is the question of how safe do we feel walking Gants Hill? And to look into this, there are 3 different research activities that this imaginary group has put forward, such as looking into the data of crime statistics, carrying out a survey with local people to understand how safe they feel, and organise walking groups to plot out areas that people feel safe or unsafe. And from this, the group has presented their findings in a report with an accompanying map highlighting different routes they took and areas that they felt unsafe with recommendations on how to improve it. And what we want is for the research to, really develop and evolve into practice. We don't want it to stop. We don't want it to stop there. So in this example, the group has put their recommendations into practice and have created some street art or pocket parks to improve the feeling of safety in the area.
So how will the project work? So first to mention is there's several steps of the project, but it's totally up to you what part of the project you'll get involved in. So the first part is the code design and training. So if you feel like you want to get involved in that, you're absolutely welcome to do so. But if you don't, again, it's like totally up to you. So the code design and training will be designed to figure out the research question, plan and create the research activities. So this will kick off on the 14th of June, helping you with your tech. So we'll be going over some of the tech we'll be using, just so that you can you can get familiar with that tech, and so that we can kick off on the 21st of June from 6 to 8 our online sessions, and they will span from about 5 weeks, but there'll be 4 workshops. So we envision, with the amount of people we have signed up already, we will have up to 4 research groups, which may look into 4 different questions. And to help you conduct that research, there is a budget available to conduct that. So the second part would be the actual research. So whatever comes out of the co-design, that would be put into practice in the actual research. And the thing that I'm looking forward to the most is the showcase. So this is where you can get your creative juices flowing on how you present it, how you showcase it. Like we mentioned in the examples, you could have an art exhibition or photography exhibition. So the possibilities are endless, and Anna and I are here to help you every step of the way. So after the research is finished and showcases happen, there could be next steps that you may feel needs to be done. So if you feel like there's a community group that you want to start from that, or if you want to continue the research, you're absolutely fine to do so. And Anna and I are happy to help you do that, and guide you along the way if you need it. And also, just to be aware, from the research stage, it is a 6-month project. So we're looking to finish and showcase in November. But again, if you choose the next steps, that could be ongoing for as long as you'd like.
So what can you get involved in? Well, there's loads to get involved in. It depends on what you're interested in and how much time you have to give. So in the co-design sessions, you'll have an opportunity to define the research, decide which research activities you do, and receive all the training and support that you need to do that. Then there'll be the actual research day, so carrying out what you have planned to do. So that could be interviews, surveys, questionnaires, photography, collecting stories, lots of different things you could do there. Analysing the findings, again, showcasing to the wider community, and we really encourage you to be as creative as possible. And then all the information will feed into a wider community vision. So something Imran and I are working on alongside the research project is speaking to people who live, work or study in Gants Hill to find out what their vision of the area is. And this research will feed directly into that. And finally, there'll be an opportunity to put your findings and recommendations into practice. We don't want the research to stop once you've done the showcase. We want you to be able to carry on with what you found and create some really cool things in Gants Hill. Right, so who should apply? Anyone and everyone who lives, works, studies, or has a connection or interest in Gants Hill. And by Gants Hill, we mean the wards of Aldborough, Barkingside, Clayhall, Cranbrook, Fulwell, and Valentine's. You don't have to be connected with what's traditionally viewed as like the Gants Hill roundabout. We're speaking a bit more broadly, and we're looking for people who are curious. One of the great strengths of Gants Hill is that it is so diverse, and we would love for this project to reflect that diversity in order to give a real depth to the research. So we want different perspectives, experiences, and also to have an open mind to listen and understand different points of view. So what will you gain? There is loads to gain. Again, it depends on what you're interested in and what you've got time for. We're happy to work around you. So there'll be training and development opportunities in research techniques from UCL. A great opportunity to build connections with others in your community. So that could be those who are involved in the research project and those that you reach out to from whilst doing your research. You will help shape our insight into the Gants Hill community and future hub, and build a really strong working relationship with the London Borough of Redbridge and UCL to shape the research and beyond that too. We don't want this to stop once the research has stopped. And after this, you'll have a load of new skills to take back into the community, and we really encourage you to go ahead and use them.
So what you'll need to commit to. So again, it all depends on the part of the research you're involved in, the part of the project you're involved in, should I say. So connect with your local networks or groups to carry out research and share the findings. If possible, connect with other community researchers online. So we'll be able to facilitate that for you, but it's really important just so that you can ask questions from one another, find out how everyone's getting along, and bounce ideas off. Communicate how much time you can commit to a month, just so that it helps everyone best plan their times, depending on what time you're able to give as well, and work collaboratively with volunteers, London Borough of Redbridge and UCL. So we'll give you as much time as you give us. So we're here, and it's a co-design project. So we're here every step of the way with you. And what we will offer as London Borough of Redbridge. So provide monthly check-ins with Anna and I. So it'll either be both of us or one of us, but we make sure we give that time to you at least once a month, just to see how you're progressing and if there's anything you need from us. We'd be happy to discuss that then. And also we'll be able to give you one-on-one chats and check-ins, but these won't be timed, so these will just come as and when you need it. So anything you would want to speak about, even during the sign up process, if you need a hand with that, we'll be happy to help you with that. And also, we understand sometimes you want to commit time, but sometimes life gets in the way, or things that you can't control and takes more precedence come above the project. So hopefully we should be able, where possible, to try and cover childcare, travel or other costs required, and we try to our best of our ability. So hopefully we've piqued your interest now and you're raring to sign up. So the link should be below, and this is the page that you should be diverted to. It's a really quick and easy 15-minute form. It shouldn't take longer than that, and it's just a sign up form. So there's no selection process, there's no interview process. Once you sign up, you're on board and we're happy to have you there. But if you're having trouble signing up, again, Anna and I are here to help you through that. So just drop us an email and we'll be able to set some time aside to get you signed up.
So we really look forward to sharing food with you one day, but the takeaways from today is that this really is open to everyone, including young people. It's a flexible project according to your interests and the time that you have available to give, and you'll receive all the support and training that you need to be able to take part. So we are happy to take any questions. Please feel free to email us, either myself or Imran, if you have any questions, and be really happy to answer them. And yeah, we really hope that you are interested in getting involved and really look forward to working with you soon. Thank you very much for listening.
Thank you.